Baby, I'm the baddest, I'm the baddest, I'm the baddest, I'm the baddest.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys like this video, thumbs up. If you guys don't like this video, thumbs down. But definitely subscribe. If you guys don't know me, my name is Haylee Delos Santos. Yeah. I am just a person who wants to start video taping herself on doing things. I want to start making vlogs. I do make makeup tutorials, but I stopped, of course, because my pregnant, and I just don't got the video will go up every Saturday or Sunday. I'm not exactly too sure, but other than that, definitely subscribe, and stick with me through my journey. Today I decided not to put makeup on because I'm just not, I mean, I'm not feeling good. I'm just not feeling well enough to put makeup on. But I did brush my hair and straighten it. But anyways, we are going to be talking about my week 12 update. I am currently 13 weeks, but of course I will be recording a week ahead just because I want to give it a week to talk about, how what I went through during that week, if that makes any sense. So, there hasn't been much changes. I think the only thing that really changed was I was able to actually like food. Like I want to eat something. I know I'm hungry, and I know if I put a plate of food in front of me, I will be able to eat it, just because my appetite has actually came back, which is pretty lovely because I missed food so much. I do have my moments where I still feel like I am going to throw up or like gag or not want the food, but I know I can get 3 bites in at least. I think another thing that has changed is I've been getting a lot more frequent dizzy spells, if that makes any sense. Like I know I can't stand up too fast, or like I can just be standing up and all of a sudden I just feel like I'm seeing stars. Not really stars, but it's like lines that just goes, here or there. If I look straight, I feel like I can just see it on the sides of my but let me just say that is just, I wish that disappeared because I don't like that feeling. Something that is still here is, of course, my migraines and my headaches. Those are still, of course, here, especially in my week 13, but I'm not going to be talking about that. But I feel like it was fairly strong in 12 weeks, but I still felt like I was a little bit more productive. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, that's basically the symptoms, but it's not, I mean, I don't know. I think another thing, not really a symptom, but it's just what's going on in my mind, in my brain. I just don't, like, it's so hard for me to just, like, stay fully positive, if that makes any sense. Like, I am trying to stay as positive as I possibly can, but it's just my past miscarriages are it just keeps popping in my head, and it just hits me with a freaking worrying stick. Like, I'll be so good, I'll be so happy, I'll be fine, and all of a sudden, next second later, bam, I've been hit with a freaking worry stick to where I'm just worrying. I'm just like so scared, like, oh my god, what if I did this wrong, or what if I did this, or blah blah blah. And I feel like nobody seems to understand what that means. It's just really hard because everybody just thinks I'm going crazy, or I'm over exaggerating, or I'm just being over dramatic. And it's really hard to go through this knowing that none of my family members, or my husband's side of the family, has never like been through any of this before. Like, they've never miscarried, and they never had the problems that I'm going through this pregnancy. I'm not having complications. It's just my symptoms are a lot different than their symptoms. So they just think I'm being over dramatic, like especially with my headaches, my migraines. Basically, all I can do is just lay down. I can't be active. I can't go anywhere because once I leave the couch or my bed or something, my head is just on fire. Nothing cures it. They always tell me to take Tylenol or go to the doctors to get antibiotics. I did tell my OB what I'm going through and my symptoms and my headache and stuff like that, but she just told me to take vitamins because I can't take antibiotics. If I take any kind of medication like Tylenol or Aleve or anything, which you're not allowed to do when you're pregnant, but if I take any kind of antibiotic, anything over the counter, anything, that they give me, prescribed to me, and it's an antibiotic, I just get just a bigger headache, a bigger migraine, to where it feels like a nerve is just pinching inside the middle of my head. You know how when some people, they have a headache or a migraine, people massages their temples. Because you feel like you can, I can't get rid of it that way. I can't massage my head because it feels like it's just in the center of my brain. Something is just pulling, like just grabbing a knife and just stabbing me in my fucking brain. It's just awful. And, I mainly get it from my eyes. Just because I have very sensitive eyes, and I do get that from my mother. So she definitely understands, my miscarriage situation, and my whole eye, headache, migraine situation. But she can always relieve it by taking medication. I can't. So I'm kind of screwed. My doctor basically told me to take some pills, some vitamins. It's called B12 or B2, something like that. But I take those vitamins, and, sometimes they work, but sometimes they really don't work. It literally feels like I'm just taking another vitamin. But yeah, so that's basically it for my migraines and my headaches. It's just so strong. I don't know what to do with that. The only thing that I basically can do is literally lay down and close my eyes, and it's sad because I want to enjoy this pregnancy. So far I am, I'm enjoying it in my own way. People they just don't understand what I'm going through. I'm just like, if you had my migraine or my headache and you weren't able to take medication, you'll probably be doing what I am doing. Laying on this bed, freaking crying. Like, I cry. You don't even know. Like, I'm crying to my husband, and I'm just like, babe, I can't take this anymore. Can you just take it from me? Like, oh my God, you don't understand. Like, it's to where I can't even open my eyes. I can't hear nothing. I can't see nothing. I can't look at TV. And, I can't do nothing. And it's really hard. But yeah. One thing that does piss me off, though, is from me laying down all the time, it created creases in my neck, which I mean, I had creases in my neck, but now that I'm pregnant, this color, it's turning darker, and I've never had that problem before. But now I'm starting to notice my skin is starting to change colors, like if you shave your underarm, I'm finally having this brown spot. I am Filipino. I'm half Filipino, actually. I've never had that. Another thing is, I feel like hair is just growing all over my body except for my head. I am a hairless person, and I've never had to shave my legs. The only thing that I ever had to shave on my body was my underarms, because I played with a razor when I was young. I shouldn't have done that. But I played with the razor and I shaved my armpits, and now I always have to shave my armpits, but I never had to shave my legs or anything like that. Yeah, now I do. I look like I'm a gorilla. But yeah. But that's basically it. I mean, there isn't much about this, this week that has been, changing. Not much changes. I had a few symptoms come, few symptoms go, and it's basically now I'm just trying to stay, up, walking around my apartment. It's been raining and it's been, sunny. Some days I'll go to the park, go for a walk with my husband. I don't like going to the gym just because of the fact that the gym is just not a place where I like to go anymore. I used to be a gym head, but ever since getting pregnant, ever since my last miscarriage, I've just been not wanting to go to the gym. I would rather, go for a stroll. I would rather walk around the mall. I would rather walk, outside, get fresh air. I just don't want to be stuck in another, building. I am stuck in my apartment all damn day because my husband takes my car and his truck is down. But other than that, I am stuck in my apartment. But yeah, that's basically my 12-week update. There's nothing really that has changed. My belly still looks the same. I still feel like it's starting to grow. I do have a feeling that it's starting to grow. Oh yeah, and I've also been very paranoid about, the heartbeat of the baby. Just a lot of things have been changing inside of me that didn't change from my last pregnancy. So I was just like, eh. So I bought me a Doppler, and that definitely keeps me sane. Some people say not to get one, and the doctors definitely say not to get one either. But, I do. I did get one, and I am thankful I got one because it keeps me from going insane. So I guess I will just show you guys my belly. Nothing really changed. It just looks like my stomach is finally forming into a big round stomach because before it was a wiggly stomach. So I don't know. You tell me how it looks. Okay. Ooh. So that's basically it. It's starting to push out a little bit more over here, but this has been forming hard. I can't suck it in. I can't even stick it out, suck it in or anything. It just stays completely hard, and it did get a lot bigger. I think that's just because I've been eating a lot these past couple of days. But if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't, you can thumbs down it. Comment below, tell me what I can talk about, give me some topics. I know I don't really have followers or anything. Like I said, I'm doing this video for myself and for whoever else wants to join me with my journey. Now that I'm pregnant, I love to watch people's videos and see what they're going through to match it, with my symptoms and what I'm going through. But yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. I definitely appreciate it. I hope you guys have a nice day.